Now we present the story of Wuthering Heights. A story written a century ago, but as modern as tonight's newspaper. The curtain rises on the first act, starring Ida Lupino as Cathy and Basil Rathbone as Heathcliff. Desolate and lonely are the rolling moorlands of England, where in the winter night the snowdrifts loom like giant specters in the teeth of screaming gales. About 100 years ago, a stranger lost his way on such a night. Freezing, blinded, and stumbling, he saw at last the fitful lights of an old manor house, aged and crumbling on the hillside. He knocked desperately at the door. It was opened by a doddering old butler who stood staring at him. Then, without a word, he led the stranger into the musty old living room. There, in the dim candlelight, a man and two women sat without moving. The man was tall and dark-skinned like a gypsy. On his face, the stamp of years of bitter suffering. At his feet, a dog growled ominously. At last, the man turned and spoke.
Who are you? What do you want?
My name's Lockwood. I've lost my way on the moors.
Down, Wolf, down. Strangers have no business on the moors at this time of year, and no business here at any time.
But I couldn't find the village. A man could die out there on a night like this. I'm afraid I'll have to stay until morning.
Do as you please.
I beg your pardon.
I don't keep accommodations for visitors. You'll have to sleep with one of the servants.
Heathcliff, you can't. He's out there.
Then suppose you attend to his comfort.
Ellen, show the gentleman to the guest room, please. The guest room, mistress? Yes. There's no other place. Yes, mistress. This way, sir. Now, if you'll hold the lamp, sir, while I unlock the door.
Of course.
Mind you don't stumble on the carpet. It's about falling to pieces, I'm afraid.
You call this the guest chamber?
It was, once.
Trifle depressing. May I light a fire?
No fire will burn that grate, sir. The chimney's been clogged for years.
Must have been a fine old house once. What's it called?
This is Wuthering Heights, sir.
And the tall chap downstairs with the piercing eyes.
That'll be Master Heathcliff, sir.
And the one lovely lady who looks at him with fear.
That's his wife, Mistress Isabella. Well, good night, sir. And if you want anything, there's the bell rope. My name is Ellen.
Thank you, Ellen. Good night.
Oh, the window. The cat broke in the wind, sir.
Stand back. I'll close it. Shouting she's lost on the moor.
What's going on here?
A voice out there, a woman crying that she's lost.
Then she's come. She's come and done it last. Cathy, wait for me. Wait for me.
He's not going out there in that storm.
I'm coming, Cathy.
This is insane. Come back.
Cathy.
Close the window, sir.
What's that man out there?
Close the window.
Am I mad? Why did he go out there? What was that voice?
You heard him call her name. It was Cathy.
Cathy? Who's she?
Cathy is a girl who died.
I don't believe in ghosts, if that's what you mean. I don't believe in phantoms sobbing in the night.
You don't believe. Well, perhaps if I told you her story, you would change your mind about the dead returning.
Tell me her story.
It all began the time I came to Wuthering Heights as a servant. That was 50 years ago in 1790. The place was different then. A sweet, well-kept estate. Mr. Earnshaw was master, a fine man who dearly loved his two children, Cathy and Hindley. One day, Mr. Earnshaw returned from Liverpool with a foundling boy he had picked up. A dark, savage-looking gypsy lad with the most dreadful marks of beatings on his back. Mr. Earnshaw called for me the moment he arrived.
Give him a good scrubbing, Ellen, and put some of Hindley's clothes on him.
Yes, sir. Come with me, lad.
Don't touch me. Let me alone.
Goodness.
Now, son, Ellen won't hurt you. You're safe here. No one will ever beat you again, and you'll always have plenty to eat.
Papa,
Get out of my way.
Hello, Father.
Hindley and Cathy.
Papa, who's that boy?
Yes. Who is he, Father?
Children, our little guest will pay us a visit for a time, as long as he wants a home here.
He's dirty. Look at him.
Cathy, don't make me ashamed of you. Hindley, he'll sleep in your room.
In my room? I won't let him. He's a dirty gypsy.
That will do, Hindley. You must learn to share things. Take charge of the boy, Ellen.
And what will his name be, Mr. Earnshaw?
His name? I think we'll call him Heathcliff.
Yes, sir. Come, Heathcliff. That dark, brooding boy, who never before had known kindness, brought a subtle change to life at Wuthering Heights. The three children seemed to play well enough together, going scampering off over the moors on their ponies and climbing the crags together. But neither Cathy nor Hindley were open and frank anymore. And one day the children fought openly.
Your father gave me this pony. It's mine. Give me that pony, do you hear? Or I'll tell Father you boasted you'd turn us out when he died. That's a lie. I never said that.
Of course he didn't.
He did. He worms his way into everything Father does for us. He'll cheat us out of everything. You never had a father, you gypsy beggar. You'll never get mine.
Hindley, don't hit him. No, don't. Heathcliff, look out, he has a stroke.
There. Fancy that'll teach you.
Hindley, he's bleeding.
Serves him right. Gypsy scum.
Heathcliff, are you hurt?
He's hit me with that stone.
Please, Heathcliff, don't look like that. Why don't you ever cry when you're hurt, like other people?
Why should I cry? I'll pay him back someday. I don't care how long I wait, if I can only pay him back.
Heathcliff, don't say those things. Come, Heathcliff. Now Henry's gone. We can have a game at the castle again.
Oh, I don't feel like playing at the castle.
Please. You always smile and laugh when we're there. Come on, Heathcliff. We'll play our game. Don't frown so, Heathcliff. You're beside me on a stone, and we'll look out over the moors. This is our castle.
Castle? Just Tennyson Crag, and you know it.
It's not either. This is your castle, and you're a prince in disguise.
Tell me about it again.
It's all true. Cross my heart. Your father was Emperor of China, and your mother a Queen of India. You were kidnapped by wicked sailors in Port England.
Don't make fun of me, Cathy.
I'm not making fun of you. You're really and truly prince, and I'm your slave.
No. You're my queen, Cathy. And you'll always be my queen. I won't let anyone else make her his queen, do you hear?
Yes, Heathcliff. Your queen. And that's the way they grew up, wild and free, roaming the moors together. But Hindley grew more and more jealous. Cathy was 18 and Hindley past 21 when Mr. Earnshaw died. Good man, he never saw the evil of life and had raised Heathcliff like his own son. But on the very day of his funeral...
You're not going into that room to look at my father's body. Why? He loved me more than he did you. He's past your wheedling now. I'm master of Wuthering Heights. If you you want to stay here, we need for a stable boy. A stable boy? That's all. Get out.